Stepping out of the bar onto the dimly lit street, you notice a man walking with a strange, jerky motion, his body twisted and deformed. You approach the seemingly drunken stranger and pipe up a concerned, "Hello?" The man whips around, his face a writhing mass of angry hornets, buzzing and swarming in a frenzied dance. You stumble backward, but it's too late. Paranormal investigator Trevor Henderson has recently uploaded an image depicting what looks to be a novel anomalous entity. This image was the only information posted about this creature, other than the caption, "Wasp breath." Usually people submit paranormal evidence to the Foundation for approval, but I prefer it much more when Trevor submits it to Instagram so a spook can pop up in between all of the butts.
Scary and horny, the two original human emotions.
Even though the information alongside this creature was minimal, we can still find out quite a lot about it by examining its physiology. What should we start with? Oh, maybe the massive wasp nest it has instead of a face. The hoodie and disembodied lower jaw seem to signify that this at one point was a human being. But the giant fucking wasp's nest it has instead of a head signifies that this has something to do with wasps. Wasps are split up into two groups, social wasps and solitary wasps. Social wasps are likely the ones that have taken root inside this poor young man's cranium, feeding off of his brain like an old man slurping the brainstem out of a succulent fish head, or some shit. More specifically, the nest structure, which sats where his thinky meat once sat, signifies that this is a new anomalous species of paper wasp. Anyone who spends enough time around wasp nests can tell you that emergency room visits are expensive. Like what happens when you call an exterminator in Ohio. You're the one who gets exterminated. Fun fact, did you know that many species of parasitic wasps lay their eggs inside of other insects? The larvae can then release chemicals that change the insect's behavior to make them act in a manner that produces the ideal environment for the growth of the larva. Well, that wasn't very fun, but it was a fact. I believe that this man may have fallen victim to a species of anomalous insect that physiologically resembles a regular paper wasp, and builds a similar style of nest, slowly consuming and subsequently replacing the head of their host. Oh god, I'm gonna come. How this human pistachio shell moves is a mystery, but I have a theory that this is a specific type of anomalous wasp with the ability to replace the neural network provided by a brain with a nest in order to pilot the corpse like a sock puppet. In this system, the nest and its occupants would act as the brain, conveying information to one another, bringing a whole new meaning to the concept of a hive mind. After his whole entire brain got eaten by a wasp nest, he was less concerned with human things like purpose and family, and more concerned with wasp things like chewing up wood pulp to make hexagons and shitting eggs in other living beings. While at this point, I feel like I'm pointing at everything and saying anomalous mind-controlling parasite, there's literally a fucking beehive where his head should be. I mean, come on, how obvious does it need to be? This is not only a coincidence stemming from my own lazy writing, but in fact, it may be tipping us off to a larger scale happening. It may be that a genus of anomalous mind-controlling insects has found a new host, humanity. Paper wasps usually construct their nest out of a mix of wood pulp and saliva. Since they're usually constructing it in trees, there's plentiful wood to go around. When you're constructing your nest in a human face, however, wood pulp isn't as plentiful. Chances are, something heretofore unknown about this species allows them to take bone, and possibly flesh, and combine it with their saliva in order to produce a similar substance.
Nature is just so beautiful sometimes. I mean, not right now, this makes me want a Kermit sewer slide. I don't know, like a slug.
As is consistent with Trevor's research,
there's no indication of where this insect species resides. Not in the photo, not in the post itself. So I don't know, I guess you all have to be afraid. Sucks to suck. But hey, I'm just looking at an image and making wild extrapolations because I wanted to make a spooky video. It's a fucking wasp nest, man. Screw you, I know I'm right about this disgusting monster.
Please stop making fun of me. I have a skin condition.
If you like this video for some reason and want me to come back and talk about more weird nonsensical critters, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe with all notifications enabled, and watch all my other stuff, or I'll turn you into a fucking wasp man. Shout out the inner circle. Love y'all.